this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create this card with a pop-up card inside, or a card in a card. For this card, I used the Backyard Basics stamp set and the coordinating Backyard Basic framelets. So we're going to use the bird framelit and the flower framelit from this set. So to start, I have some basic gray cardstock along with a piece of watercolor Wonder designer series paper, and I've just put a little piece of Whisper white inside. And then I've got a labels framelit cutout with an oval, and I've embossed it with the wood grain embossing folder. And now I'm just going to take some Daffodil Delight ribbon, and I'm just going to tape a little bit to the back, and then I will use another piece of ribbon. Let's see. And it doesn't have to be straight across. It can be kind of diagonal. And then I'm going to use another piece of ribbon to tie the bow. So I'm just going to start with tying a little knot. And then I'll just tie a bow with the knot. And for some reason, when I tie bows, when I do them upside down, they turn out nicer. So I just do them upside down. I'll just adjust this one a little bit. There we go. And then I'm just going to put some adhesive on the label framelit and attach that on. And then I can go ahead and trim a little bit of this off. And then I've already stamped with the flower stamp, and I've colored the image with the Daffodil Delight and Pear Pizzazz markers. And I'm just going to place this image on dimensionals. I'm just going to stick it right in there, and that creates the front of our card. Now for the inside of our card, I have a piece of Daffodil Delight that's 4 1/4 by 2 1/4, and then a smaller piece of the watercolor Wonder, and that is 2 by 4. And I'm just going to stamp thank you from the Lots of Thanks stamp set in basic gray. And I'm just going to put that on the left side of my little card. And then I've already stamped the little bird in Smoky Slate, colored it with the Daffodil Delight and a little pumpkin pie for his beak, and then the Smoky Slate for his legs, and cut that out with the little bird. And I'm also going to place this on a dimensional and add it to my card. I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive on here, and then just make sure the card will fold. And then this will go on a dimensional inside the card. And then to create the dimensional part of the card, I started with a strip of 2 by 5, and I've scored it at every inch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I cut it in half. And then I'm just going to take a bit of adhesive on one end piece and just make these into little squares. Then I want to use sticky strip to stick these together and then stick them to the card. So I'm just going to get a little piece of sticky strip here, and I'll put them together, and then one for the front and one for the back of the card. So I've got the sticky strip on this middle piece, and I'll just use that to put these together. And then I'm going to have one piece here and one piece on the other side. And I'm going to make sure that these fold nicely, and they do. And then I can remove the red liner. And then I'm just going to take this card. I'm just going to place it about 3/4 of the way down and fold the card. So there I've got my little dimensional item here. And then I can place the second card inside here and fold again, and then I have the pop-up piece of the card. So here's what the original card looked like. The bird on the dimensional. And then you can write a little message here. And then we have our front of the card. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this tutorial and that you'll enjoy making your own pop-up card. Thanks for watching.